is Ostuni, and welcome to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And this is not Parallel Quest with mods, as you saw in the title. Now, I don't do this very often. I really don't. And I've done this in the past with the male Majin mod. I'll have that in the ending annotations as well if you want to pick that out. But I only do singular mods if they interest me just greatly. Like, if it's something that I think a lot of people would really fucking like. Now, let me start off by saying that the Flying Nimbus transformation isn't necessarily a bad transformation, but I mean, a lot of people say that because of, like, Saiyans having so many transformation options and everything like that, it kind of sucks that the humans are relegated down to variants of, like, the Kaioken, and then Potential Unleashed, and then, of course, the Flying Nimbus. But what if you want something that's a little bit more like the different variants of Super Saiyan? And that is what this mod aims to put in. This is called the Human Sacred Schools Transformations, and it is by Diki from Xenoverse2mods.com. Check that out in the description whenever you guys take a better look at what's going on. But basically what it does is it adds 3 new transformations to the game, and you'll get them by going to the skill shop. I'm not sure what point you have to be at in the skill shop, because this character is still pretty early on, even though I boosted him up to like level 80 just through like cheat engine and whatnot, but it takes a little bit to get it to appear in the shop, is what I'm saying, so don't be surprised by that. But it unlocks 3 different skills, or it puts 3 new skills into the game. Has Crane School Potential, which, let's see, that is more key-based. It's kind of like Super Vegeta. And then you have Turtle-based, which is a balanced rise, which is kind of like Potential Unleashed. Or, well, kind of like Potential Unleashed, but kind of like Future Super Saiyan, I guess would be the term. And then you have Wolf School, which will be physical attacks. And there is a little bit of a difference between each one, but before I really get into it, I want to see if I can actually show you guys the physical difference in these transformations. Let's see, gonna go for this Kyle. This motherfucking Kyle's gonna whip your ass with his awesome shades. Alright, gonna throw some shades on you. Okay, got our regular blue aura. Okay, we got all of our key up, so let's take a look at Crane. Oh, okay, so that's what it does. So basically what happens is your character's shirt is taken off. Even if you're a female, you'll still have the tube top underneath. Don't worry, no nudes. And then you'll get that tattoo on your back. And there are 2 different types, or 2 different stages for this mod. I am at the max stage myself, so you get that little tattoo on your back. So, well, let's do that real quick to see what the difference is, because Crane, let's see, yeah, Crane is key-based, so let's do a little example of a giant storm without the modifier on. Okay, 5,832, so we got that, and now we're going to do the transformation. Well, let's see how we do in this one. 5,832 versus 7,582. That's a pretty solid increase. According to the boost on here, what happens whenever you go into the first stage of it is you get 10% to your strike attacks, and you get 20% to your key attacks. But whenever you go into the second stage of it, which costs 4 bars of key, by the way, so it's not that bad. 300 to go to the first stage, 400 to go to the second stage, so not that bad. But in the second stage you get 20 to attack strike and 30 to key. So pretty much a Majin Vegeta for the human race with a cool little tattoo on the back. And your aura changes. You have Perfect Cell's aura, so you're all green and junk. But, whoops. Let's move on to, I think the more interesting one will be Wolf School, because because that's going to be another one where it actually increases a stat over the other one. And not saying that Turtle School is going to be a bad transformation, but it's the balanced one of the two. And I think you guys want to see the two extremes kind of go. And unfortunately, I don't have a Strike Ultimate for this character. But, you know what? Hold on. This shouldn't take too much time. I'm going to go ahead and go back to Canton City. And I'll correct that real quick. Because I want you guys to know shit about this mod. Because it's really cool, really interesting. And I hope that more mods like this are made for different races. I hope that something happens for the Namekian race, personally. I think that they would, I think they stand to get a good, player-made transformation. I just don't know what they would put on. Or put the, bonuses as. So we're gonna go with, what's an easy one to do? Okay, yeah, Time Skip Molotov is a perfectly good one to use.
Greetings.
Alright, let's go into training. Let's hurry this shit up.
Thank you very much.
Alright, and we'll go, once again, let's go to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber for this one. Alright. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Okay, now we got our aura all the way up automatically, so let's go ahead and get into Awakened Wolf Potential. A little bit of lag on that, but I'm gonna forgive it because, I mean, like, that's something that probably needs to be worked on. Ain't bad, though. So let's take a look at, now that we've seen the transformation, let's go ahead and see what the attack is without. So 4,244. I cannot remember the build for the life of me, but basically this is more of you guys to get an idea on the actual increase. Okay, so now we're at that. And let's see, 4,442. And let's do this. A good 6,561 as before. The same values increase as the Crane School, but just reversed. So instead of having 30 on your Ki Blast, you'll have 30 on your strike attacks. So pretty cool. And once again, you get a cool new aura. You get a red aura while you're flying around at the speed of light. Alright, so let's go back one more time to Canton City. This is probably going to be a really short video, but I really don't mind it too much. Because like I said, this is a mod that I think needs to be shown off. And I'm not sure if I'm the person that should really do it, but, you know, I get a fair amount of views on my stuff over time, so... And the Thin Majin Mail got pretty well received, I think. So... I'm just gonna be that guy, I guess. Okay. Oh, well, fuck it.
Thank you very much.
Well, you guys kind of get, what, the gist of everything, I think. So, this is gonna be the turtle one. This is the last one. And in case you guys are, wondering why... Well, I mean, most Dragon Ball fans will get it, but if you don't... Turtle is the school that Goku studied under. Wolf is kind of the one that Yamcha studied under, if I'm understanding correctly. I mean, Wolfang Fist and all that. And then Crane is what Tien and Chaozu trained under, and also Mercenary Tao as well. So, let's see. Let's do... Oh, so there is a different animation for that one. And we got a standard blue aura, that's fine. But we always get a cool little tattoo on our back, and I do kind of like that there is a physical change, and you got that lightning aura kind of around you, so it kind of lets people know that you're about to do some next level shit. But let's take a look here. Let's see. What should I do first? I'm gonna do Giant Storm first, just to give you guys an idea. 5,832. And remember, the turtle is going to be less per skill boost, but it's going to be more balanced. So it's like 7,290. I think whenever I did it on the crane one, it was like about 8,000. So you're giving up a little power, but you're more balanced in the end. And as far as regenerating ki faster or not, that was not listed in the description for the actual transformation itself. So I'm going to end it here, but like I said, it's a really, really cool couple of transformations. They're really simple. They're not super duper flashy and like just off the wall. Like, you could see it actually being something that they might put in the game at like some point. You could see that being like a legit in-game thing, I think. But I hope that more transformations like this happen. And I'm gonna put this definitely in the creator Deaky's upload or download page as a comment. Deaky, I think what would be really cool if you could do it, I think we need a solid good like 2 or 3 like Namekian transformations, because they like get no attention. And like, while Giant Namekian was cool for a bit, and Potential Unleashed is there, and of course Kaioken, like, Saiyans still just have just this fucking oh my god amount of transformations. And that's saying something. I play as a Saiyan, and I'll usually be all like, whatever. But I'm willing to admit it, we have way too many transformations. So Namekian ones would be good. I don't necessarily know how you would go about doing Frieza transformations, maybe different colors, like a bronze or a silver transformation, who knows, but I'd like to see some more stuff out of you, particularly transformations, because like, they look simple enough to where they're not just fucking ridiculous. And the other cool thing is that they're not overpowered. It's pretty much like you're sticking Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta, and kinda like Potential Unleashed, but not quite, onto human, which is great. I think if you can, Deaky, I'd suggest trying to do that for all the races, for all the other races. The Super Saiyan don't, because Saiyans don't need that shit. But anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And actually, question of the day, and this'll kind of help out the process. If you could choose a race to get another batch of transformations that's like this, which race would you choose? And what are some ideas that you would have for potential, like, changes, like physical changes? Like, they can be as extreme or subtle, but try to make it make sense. Like, use logic with it. This is Ostuni, signing off! Yeah!